All right. Make sure my TV down. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 287. I'm back with some more content, another video, live edition. I'm live today, y'all. I felt like it's the time to go live. I'll probably go live probably like once a month or maybe twice a month. I really don't know, but I've been trying to keep myself afloat. But for those of you that are in here, thank you for joining me and welcome to this live episode of DDTS. Um, as you can see on the title, on the banner, what we're going to be talking about, what I feel like discussing, what I'm going to vent about. So if you're new here, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, so you will get notified when I have content that's just uploaded. Um, hmm, it's just I don't know where to start. I don't know. I don't y'all. I have no idea where to start. Hey, from the SIP, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining me. How you doing today? Hold on, my TV on went off. I don't know what happened. I didn't know if it was on the time or what. How you doing from the SIP? Thank you for joining me today on this live. I don't know what happened. My TV just went off automatically, but I'm getting it back on. I'm doing good. About to make some coffee. I just got done drinking my first cup right here. I made me some coffee early this morning. I made me some coffee like an hour ago. While ago. I made me some coffee an hour ago. I'm drinking me some now. I ate me a piece of pork chop and took my medicine for the day, my cholesterol medicine and stuff. I try to stay up on it. But I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing good. I can't complain. I'm on my first cup right now. I'm probably drinking me another cup because I have to have my coffee. That's what keeps me going. I was sleeping good this morning. I woke up early this morning. I love my coffee. If I ain't got my coffee, then my day is not complete. I have to have my coffee. Sad that Frankie passed away losing legends. Yes, oh my goodness. That's exactly, I was saying that earlier. It is very sad about Frankie Beverly. And yes, we is losing legends. First I said it was James Earl Jones. Now it's Frankie Beverly. I'm like, man, what's going on? 2024 is not playing today. It's not playing. 2024 is not playing in general. Well, basically, on a serious note, people's leaving here left and right. So I'm guessing, it's that time. We is not, you know, we ain't promised to stay here all the time. When it's our time, when it's our time, it's our time. But yes, I was asleep and I woke up. I woke up early this morning. Soon as I pick up my phone, because I was checking notifications, and then all of a sudden I see that say Frankie Frankie Beverly passed away. That's what's been on my Instagram all morning. Frankie Beverly, Frankie Beverly, Frankie Beverly. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I will say this: it is said that he was on tour. He was on his last tour, and he he was sick as well. So I don't know, was it cancer? I heard it was prostate cancer. I really not sure. I'm not sure. I don't want to tell y'all the wrong thing, but he was on his last tour, and I believe he just finished his tour, if I'm correct. And I'm like, first we just lost James Earl Jones Monday. Now it's Frankie Beverly in 9/11. The 9/11, the 23rd anniversary, if I'm correct. I was 6 years old. That's all I remember. I guess I was in school when 9/11 happened. I was 6 years old in first grade. That's all I really remember about 9/11. And then they say something about the trademark center, them crashes, them Iraqis or whatever whoever they were, they crashed into the Trade World Center and caused that explosion and that disaster, which caused a bunch of people to lose their lives, along with kids and everything. It was all on the TV and everything. Celebrities were talking about it. I think our school kind of just paused and discussed it. But yeah. But first, let me tell you something. When I found out James Earl Jones had passed away, I just had got done doing a video for From the Sip If You Still Here. I found out about James Earl Jones when he passed away after I got done doing my video, after I got done editing my video that you requested me to do from the SIP about Jay Hefner, about that adult entertainment star, that was on the live trying to save his cousin, protect his cousin. Y'all, if y'all have not followed From the SIP, if y'all have not watched that video, please go check it out in the James Earl Jones video that I have uploaded as well, and the Angela Bassett video that I have uploaded. I uploaded Sunday, Monday, yesterday, in this live. It's gonna be an episode as well. From the SIP says, I remember when I was little, I seen the 9/11 tragedy on the news, talked about on TV when I got out of school. This is when my grandma had them big box brown TVs that sit on the floor. I remember those TVs. Oh yeah, I remember them TVs. I think everybody has had one of those TV. I remember that TV. I used to have one myself. I think I used to have one myself, but we did used to have one as well. I remember them TVs. It used to have the great surround sound, the great speaker and everything. I used to mess with the tint, the color, the brightness, all that. I remember that. But yeah, I remember because I was 6 years old and I know I was in school and I didn't know what was going on. I thought we were gonna be watching a movie, but we weren't watching no movie. It was talking about the trade center and them two planes that crashed into the trade center where a lot of peoples, including kids, have lost their life, has lost has lost their life. From the SIP says, OMG, me too, LOL. I used to do that with the TVs. I sure did. I did too. I used to do that with the TV. Look, I didn't know. See, I used to, you know, I think that's pretty normal, when we little and you get the TV, we be trying to observe stuff, be messing with the tint, the brightness, the bass, everything, the sound, everything, trying to see which which appearance would be good. I used to do that all the time with the TVs. I did. To this day, well, I don't do it now. I don't do it now because I got a flat screen now. I don't play there with my flat screen. But if I see something ain't right, I'm gonna fix it. I don't know what it was. What made me attached to one wanting to excuse me. I don't know what it was that made me wanna mess with them tint, mess with the tint, the brightness, the sharp, and everything in them TVs. I don't know. I don't know why. I had no idea why, but I sure did. But yeah, when I was in school, yeah, okay. Do y'all remember them TVs when you was in school? They used to have them up on this little black rolling thing. We used to put them on the black rolling. They used to put the TVs used to be attached to this black rolling cart thing, and they used to push it into the classroom. That's when it was gonna be a movie day. So I remember that, and then when they turned on the TV, that's when I found out about 9/11 when uh them planes crashed into the trade center. Yeah, I remember that because that's how I found out they rolled that TV in there, and then they turned it on, and that's when I found out about the trademark center. But I think it was two. I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. I think it was two terrorists, two Iraqis, uh, that 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 crashed into the center. I don't know. Did they steal the plane? If I'm correct, see, it's been a long time. But if I'm mistaken, didn't they steal the plane? They trying to steal the plane, and they ended up crashing into the building, which caused um a bunch of people to lose their life, to be unalived and everything. And it was so bad, and then it caught a fire. Then the building that they crashed into, including the plane, it caused the fire. And you had people's falling out the window, you had people's jumping out the window. Um, it was just a lot. I might not remember it all, but I do remember that, if I'm correct, because when I was a senior in high school, we actually watched a video on the actual footage. Like they actually had the footage when they was doing the documentary. So it was kind of a um hmm, it was kind of a shocking moment. As I got older, I'm like, wow, this really happened. This really happened. This not like no episode of no TV show. Like this actually happened in real life. So it's just, something to think about. But I'm gonna come back to the 9/11 situation, but let me go ahead and get back to my James Earl Jones story, if I may. So after I got done doing one video, that's when I got on, social media, and I saw that James Earl Jones had passed. Like when you find out like a celebrity passed away that's really big and that's really done so much, that's really won awards, that really meant a lot to a bunch of people. When I tell you my Instagram, my Facebook, everything that I go to and see information about, It said James Earl Jones has passed away. He's passed away at the age of 93. James Earl Jones, actor, award winner, passes away at the age of 93. I knew right then that it was not no joke, like it was serious, like it was real. And the first thing that went through my mind was like, I was just thinking about James Earl Jones and did I want to watch a movie with him in it? And I was like, don't play with me, y'all. Internet, do not play with me. Don't play with me. Because the first thing that went to my mind, it went back to 2021. My mind went back to 2020 or 2021 when it was on a Sunday. That's when they said Kobe. Back in 2020 on a Sunday, that's when they say Kobe um Kobe Bryant had died. I thought the internet was just playing, was just joking, but when I really looked it up, it was true. So I was like, wow. And this with James Earl Jones, I'm not gonna say I'm shocked, but at the same time, it's like I can't be too sad, even though I am. I'm still dealing with it. And even though he's a celebrity, to me, he's still a human being, and to me, he has he's one of those peoples among many others that I mentioned in his video yesterday. If y'all had watched it, him among many others, Cicely Tyson, James Earl Jones, who I'm talking about now, Cindy Portier, Harry Belafonte, um, Rudy D, and many others. And they helped raise us. And James Earl Jones, in each decade that he was in, he helped us, he raised us from the 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and the 2010s. Each decade and generation, this wonderful actor and this talented, historic man that done so much, that went through so much in his life, he grew up without a father. Soon after he was born, his father, Robert Earl Jones, left the family. And he passed away in 2006. His daddy did. And then James Earl Jones, he talked about when he um growing up in Mississippi, he was raised by his grandma. He said his grandmother, was she was mixed with Cherokee, Irish, African American. He said that she was one of the most racist um peoples that it was. And he said he learned some things from his grandma regarding it. James Earl Jones, I think the thing with James Earl Jones and why he's so captivated. Let's get that dust off of that. And why he's so captivated and will always be remembered is because of his voice. It's because of the legendary roles he played. And like I said, he's acted with legendary actors, and he's helped these actors and inspired these actors to do what they love. He acted with Courtney B. Vance. For those of y'all that don't know who Courtney B. Vance is, that is Angela Bassett's husband. People's like Courtney B. Vance, people's like Jamie Foxx, Kerry Washington, Denzel Washington, um, Chadwick Boseman, Viola Davis, Octavia Spencer, and so many more. He touched the lives of all those actors. And I believe this as well. And I'm gonna say this like I said in my other video, in my video about James Earl Jones from yesterday. He has helped a lot of black men in the Hollywood world and around the world. He broke he broke down barriers, just like Cicely Tyson did for young black actresses and women, and made history. From Halle Berry to Viola Davis to Octavia Spencer to Kerry Washington to Taraji P. Henson to Felicia Rashad, David Allen, Hattie McDaniel, all of those legends. And from James Earl Jones, you got Louis Gossett Jr., Cindy Portier, Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, Michael B. Jordan, Chadwick Boseman, and so many more. Derek, Luke, Terrence Howard, Courtney B. Vance, and so many others that James Earl Jones has left a legacy for. Cicely Tyson has left a legacy for. Cindy Portier has left a legacy for. Louis Gossett Jr. has left a legacy for. Hattie McDaniel has left a legacy for. When I think of James Earl Jones, I think of the peoples before him. Hattie McDaniel, Cindy Portier, Louis Gossett Jr., Harry Belafonte, all those legends before him. And I know people still talk about him. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Yes, people still talk about them and they should be remembered. And they will be remembered. To me, they will. From the SIP, Diane Carroll. That's the name I was looking for, Diane Carroll. You cannot. Speaking of Diane Carroll and James Earl Jones, they played in this iconic movie together titled Claudine. Now that movie is one of my favorites. Yes, it's an old movie, I know, but y'all might be like, he watched them old movies? Yes, I do. I watch those old classic films. I like Biloxi films. I like Biloxi 1970 films like Claudine, Coffee, anything with Pam Grier, I'm there. Dan Carroll, James Earl Jones. To me, they made magic when they did Claudine. Because let me tell you something. I'm finna give y'all a little fact about that. Diane Carroll, y'all know who Diane Carroll is. Diane Carroll, she was a legend in her own right. She's won numerous awards. She was the first black, nurse on television, really, when she played Julia. And then Years later, she ended up playing on Dynasty, which I gotta finish the 1980s version when she played on Dynasty. And let me tell y'all something about Diane Carroll. You know, Diane Carroll, she's another legend. And she had a rough, life as well, But about her parents, stuff she went through with her parents, and she fought racism and all that. This was back in the 1940s, 50s, around that time. But let me tell you something. Diane Carroll, she's a legend in her own right, and I love Diane Carroll. Everybody should love Diane Carroll because Diane Carroll, she really broke down barriers as well. Like she had that uniqueness about herself. Like Diane Carroll, she walked with her head held high. I'm gonna highlight that. Diane Carroll, she walked with her head held high, like she didn't care. When you got somebody playing as Julia, and Diane Carroll said in the interview, and James Earl Jones said in the interview, and other peoples will tell you about Diane Carroll. Diane Carroll she never played no role like that, like she did in Claudine. Diane Carroll never played a role like that. Diane Carroll ain't never played no role with no woman being on welfare back in the 1970s and having 6 kids, being a single mama. Because let me tell you something. The movie, the movie is kind of like real life Claudine, Back then in them 70s, you couldn't, I'm not for sure, but I don't think you could have no dude, no guy friend back then. I don't think you could have no friend, no guy friend back then, back in the 70s, like in Cardine, because the reason for that, in the movie, how they had it, they had the social worker or welfare woman come to your house, and then if they had like a special friend, like a man friend, they had to hide them. They had to hide them, just like in Cardine when James Earl Jones was with Cardine. Cardine, Diane Carroll's character on Cardine, she had to hide James Earl Jones in the closet. And it goes to tell you, that movie was legendary. Diane Carroll, she knelt that role to a T. But like I said, Diane Carroll did not know a thing about playing that role as a struggling mama that had 6 kids. And one of them ended up becoming pregnant. One of them was on the street all the time. One of them wasn't going to school. I'm gonna be honest with you, them some bad kids. They were smart, but they were bad. But I take my hat off to Diane Carroll because she really nailed it to a T. She did. And I want to say something else about Diane Carroll. I'm not trying to be, I'm just want to. Y'all remember when I mentioned Cindy Portier and now I'm mentioning Diane Carroll? Did y'all know that Diane Carroll and Cindy Portier had a 9-year relationship when Cindy Portier was married? And I think Diane Carroll was married as well. Cindy Portier even bought him and Diane Carroll a house or an apartment so they could be together, so they can spend time together. They had a 9-year secret love affair. And after all those years of them two, Diane Carroll and Cindy Portier, having, okay, hold on one second, y'all. How you doing? Go Cree Cree. How you doing? Claudine was originally supposed to be played by Diane Sands, but she died before they started filming. And she apparently handpicked Diane to play the role. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for that. I had no idea. I had no idea about that. Thank you so much for for telling me. I didn't mean to get off. I didn't mean to get off script or anything, but I thank you for telling me this because this works perfectly now. I completely understand now, and if I got anything wrong, please forgive me. Bear with me. I be trying. I barely get on live, but thank you so much for telling me that. I really appreciate that. But back what I was I'm gonna get back to what I was. No, 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 no. It's fine. It's totally fine. Listen. I'm used to it. Okay, I'm used to it. I'm used to I'm used to it, and it's okay because it helps me, and it makes my day that people's is actually tuning in, that's actually listening to me, that's actually they're actually giving me the time of the day. But it's totally fine. It's totally fine. You cool. You cool. We good. We family. We you two family. We good. We family. I know where I stopped off at, I promise you. But you good. You is okay. But back what I was saying, so Diane Carroll and Cindy Portier, they was in a 9 year secret relationship affair. Cindy Portier bought an apartment for Diane Carroll, when they was in town together, after they got done filming and working and stuff. But this the kicker though. They are respectable legends. I respect them a great deal. But what I'm about to tell y'all really, really, really showed a dark side of Cindy Portier. He's still a legend. I'm not talking about him. I just gotta put this in. How about it is alleged when Diane Carroll asked Cindy Portier to be with him and leave his wife, he was like, "No, I'm not leaving my wife. I'm not leaving her. I love my okay." I was like, "Oh wow!" But soon as Diane Carroll sees this, soon as Diane Carroll sees this, you know, Diane Carroll starts talking to other people. Start talking to other men. Start doing her thing. So when Cindy Portier finds out, Cindy Portier gets mad at Diane Carroll. He started like cussing her out and talking to her you know, like she ain't got no feelings whatsoever, like she don't matter. He was like telling her, "Who do you think you are? I don't want to see you talking to nobody else." But this the thing though that got me. Y'all in a 9 year affair, and bro, you is married. You married. And this woman, Diane Carey at the time, I don't think she had anybody. So it's like, wow, is it like that? And what happened then, Cindy Portier took all that away from Diane Carroll. He took the apartment away that they was in and put her out and everything. And I guess after that, they moved on from their 9 year relationship. I could be wrong, but that's how it was. But when years passed, they got over it and they started, reconciling and, you know, just looked at it like the past. But Diane Carroll, she did get married a couple of times and had kids. But when she was in Dynasty and Billy D. Williams played as her boyfriend, I was like, y'all is so smart. Y'all is so smart, so elegant. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What makes me so happy? What makes me so happy? I'm not putting nobody down, but in my opinion, when two black actors and actresses, like when two black actors that's in the Hollywood world, an actor and an actress, a black actor and an actress, when they play a couple, a power couple, when two big actors and actresses play a power couple in a TV show, my heart just get happy. my heart just get happy because let me tell you why my heart gets happy. Because you see black couples on TV shows, but you don't see them like you do now. Okay, hey Slim Jim Longfoot, how you doing? How you doing? Um, Slim Jim Longfoot says, "Rest in peace, James, Frankie, comic artist John Cassidy, and OG Splinter died too." I had no idea. I didn't know about the comic John Cassidy and OG Splinter. I had no idea about them. Thank you for telling me. And oh my goodness, I love Claudine as well. I might watch that movie tonight. Claudine is one of my favorites. I think I was 13. I was 13 when I first saw Claudine. And this movie was in the 1970 was in 1974. This movie was in 1974. That movie is always a classic. I don't care what nobody say. I'm glad you're doing good, Slim Jim Longfoot. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. This was random. I decided to go ahead and do this live because it's been a minute since I've done one, and I just said I'd come in and start talking. I'm I'm making it okay. I'm actually doing good, Slim Jim Longfoot. Thank you for asking. I'm making it pretty good. I'm doing good. I can't complain. It's been rough. It's been rough. I've been slowly dealing with these passings, with with our legends just leaving, and just it's it's something to think about. But I've been doing good. Share it out. Slim Jim Longfoot say share it out. Share it out. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that, Slim Jim Longfoot. I yeah. But the news with Frankie Beverly, I'm gonna say this, the news with Frankie Beverly, I think it really got me as well. Cause I knew Frankie Beverly. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The only song of Frankie Beverly, Slim Jim Longfoot says, "I talk about tragedy today, especially on this tragic anniversary. We make it the best way we can." That's exactly right. I'm gonna highlight that. I'm gonna put this up here. You is exactly right, Slim Jim Longfoot. You talk about tragedy today, especially on this tragic anniversary, and we make it the best way we can. That's true, and that is right. I agree 100%. Hey, the Solomon Project. I had no idea you were here. How you doing, the Solomon Project? Um, we got some giants in the house. What's up, Slim Jim? What's up, Sip? Greetings to anyone I missed. Definitely go down your maze rabbit hole. Didi, what you didn't know, get to know. TPS, my God. Yes, that's very true. Thank you for that, Slim Jim. Thank you. Thank you so much, Go Creek Creek, for that Cardine information. That was amazing. Thank you. Because I really didn't know that. I got a lot of chats over here. Everybody is speaking to everybody. The Solomon Project says, "Hi, Go Cree." Slim Jim Longfoot says, "TPS, my guy, how are you?" From the SIP says, "Hey, everyone. Hey, the Solomon Project." Go Cree says, "Hey, the Solomon Project." And the Solomon Project says, he's doing good. And Slim Jim says, "Hey, go Cree Cree. Thanks for the calling information. Nice to meet you." I would like to say hello, everybody, and thank y'all for coming in. This really has warmed my heart. I'm really wasn't expecting. uh, the Solomon Project says that could make you looks like a star. D. Thank you. I'm no star. I just it's just something it's just something that needed to be done. It's just something that needed to be done. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Can I get everybody? I'm trying to put everybody's chats on here. I'm just gonna start from here. Um, Frankie Beverly. The only song of his I knew was "I'm Gonna Let You Go." I think that's what it said. But Frankie Beverly, he was amazing as well. Slim Jim, nice to meet you as well. Go Cree Cree says. Go Cree Cree says. I try to support my fellow YouTubers. Exactly, I do too. I do too. Um, that's it. That's it. Slim Jim Longfoot. Before I let go, I didn't. I didn't know the song. I didn't know that song. Um, Slim Jim Longfoot says Diane Sands was beautiful. Wow, rest in peace. And she had my sister's birthday. That's amazing. That is amazing. I didn't know that. I definitely got to look up Diane Sands when I get up off of here. The Solomon Project says all edge to what? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Slim Jim Longfoot. Before I let go, thank you. That's the song I was trying to say. That's the song I was trying to say. Oh my, I didn't know a thing about Diane Sands. Slim Jim says joy and pain. Um, Golden. Hey, King Morgan, welcome to the live. How you doing? Nice to meet you, King Morgan. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Thank you for coming in. Golden time of day, just to name a few. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be sure I put that in my list because I didn't know half of those like I do now. Like now, I just know the name, but I have not heard of them. I'm gonna be sure to put them in my list. Go Cree says love is the key, and that is true. Love is the key. Hello, King Morgan. Welcome. Um, Yo, King. Thanks for coming. It's always good to see. It's always good to see new people come into the live. Thank you so much. Thank you, Slim Jim Longfoot. Thank you so much. Thank you, Go Cree. Thank you, the Solomon Project. Thank you from the SIP. Thank you, everybody. Thank y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to highlight y'all. I'm finna highlight y'all. I'm trying to highlight everybody. I'm trying to include everybody. The chat's going fast and I can't read fast. um Diane Sands probably would have been as big a deal on the best way. Oh, she died in 1973 and Claudine came out in 1974. King Morgan says, thanks, Slim. And Slim Jim Longfoot says, she was only 39. Damn, she was gorgeous. I really gotta look her up because I did not know anything. I did not know anything about Diane Sands. Now I really gotta look her up. The Solomon Project says 73. I was applying for AARP back in 73. Now the Solomon Project, go back and get in the corner. You need to get on timeout. Get on timeout, the Solomon Project. The Solomon Project gone and get on timeout. I'm putting you on timeout because in 1973 you was 8 years old. Don't do that. You was 8 years old. What you know about AARP back then? Go Go Cree says, I think I'll do a video on her. Thanks, Dee. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Let me tell you, you will do an amazing job. And if you need any help whatsoever, any tips whatsoever, I'll be happy to help you and everything like that. If you need any help, just let me know. And if you do it, you do the video, you know I'm gonna tune in. The Solomon Project, hey Cree laughing at you with the laughing emoji. King Morgan says, hey go Cree. Again, thank you for coming in, King Morgan. It's nice to meet you. Um, it's nice to meet you. Thank you, Slim Jim, for inviting and inviting new members into the group. Go Cree says for sure. Again, y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to highlight everybody and I'm trying to include everybody in the chat that's over here on my TV screen. I'm trying to read everything. So if I slipped and if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. But I'm making it up right now. I'm putting everybody's chat on the screen. But I did not think I was gonna get many viewers like I am today, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much, Go Cree. Thank you, King Morgan. Thank you from the SIP. Thank you, Slim Jim Longfoot. Thank you, the Solomon Project. Thank each and every one of y'all. Y'all have helped me a lot. Y'all have really made my day. Go Cree says it happens when you least expect it. That's true. You never know. You never know what might happen. The Solomon Project says everybody up in here. Everybody up in here on a big Wednesday. I didn't expect everybody to be up in here. I ain't never had these many celebrities up in here. I never had these. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everybody up in here. Let me go on and say it. Everybody up in here. We never had so many peoples in at the cookout. We ain't never had these many peoples in the cookout with so much seasoning and so much pizzazz. And I'm loving it. I'm living for it. We gonna get lit up in here. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I love seeing my people, everybody up in here. I love it. Love seeing my kings and queens up in here. Go Cree says, wait till you get 100 in here. Oh my goodness. If I get 100 peoples up in here, I don't know how to act. I wouldn't even know what to do. I wouldn't even know what to do. I promise you I would. If I got 100 damn people up in here, I wouldn't know what to damn do. I don't know what this live keep on going on if I had 100 peoples up in here. I really don't know. The Solomon Project says, thank you, Go Cree. I spell it correctly next time. The Solomon Project, you is cool. You is 100% cool. Like I said, I thank y'all for coming in here. I really appreciate it, and I hope my live video details on what I was going to talk about today. And I apologize if I got off topic a little bit, but I really just wanted to come on here and share with y'all, because y'all my family and I barely get on live. So for me to get on live, think of it like this, y'all. Think of this as a gift from me to y'all of me getting on live. The Solomon Project said everybody, yeah, everybody up in here. The Solomon Go Creek Creek says, "Hey, the Solomon Project, you good, Chief. Listen, all of y'all is good. All of y'all is amazing. I'm filled with so much love right now. And I really want to thank each and every one of y'all. But while everybody's still up in here, how did I do on this? How did I do on the storytelling and the remissing of James Earl Jones, Frankie Beverly, and the 911 remembrance, 9/11 remembrance? And is there anything anybody wants to share or say? And I wanna tell a little story, a little personal story about me, what happened yesterday as well after I got my hair cut, if I may. I think it's very funny and I don't know how to feel about it, but I really want to vent since I'm on here. I really want to vent. But let's see if everybody is, up to speed with it. Go Cree Cree says, "We losing all the stars we grew up with. We really is. We losing all the legends." Listen, I by near cried when I made the video about James Earl Jones yesterday. Go Cricket says, "I love your haircut. Thank you. Thank you so much. D, you keep love on your stories like cream cheese on a hot everything bagel. Thank you." Go Cricket says, "He was my imaginary granddaddy." Oh man. Listen, like I said, I said earlier, I said this person, like James L. Jones, he was like in each of our homes and in decades and everything. Thank you so much, the Solomon Project, for that. I really appreciate that. It really means a lot. I do my best. I really do. I really be doing my best. I be trying my best. And I'm like, um, I literally about bust down crying trying to make the James Earl Jones video. If y'all go back and watch the video, you can tell, like in my voice, that I was about to crack and break down because, oh my gosh, we losing everybody in our community. Like no lie, no lie, like no lie, no lie, no story, no story. JEJ was my childhood through and through, most definitely. Especially the Lion King when he played as Mustafa. Um, Slim Jim Longfoot, and that's what a lot of people's been posting. Um, the picture and the image of when Mustafa, I think when he dies, and the young lion's like, get up," Conan and Barbarian. Okay, the Solomon Project says we got you, and the folks in the chat talking their place, taking their place. Exactly. I really see it. I feel the love. Thank you, Slim Jim Longfoot, for that. Because I really didn't know. I haven't really been watching too much TV lately, but I have been watching TV, but I've been watching different things. I keep saying that I'm gonna watch something with James Earl Jones in it, but I feel like if I watch something, I'm just gonna end up breaking down once again. I'm trying not to do that. And don't forget Coming to America and Welcome Home Roscoe Jenkins and Roots the Next Generation. Slim Jim Longfoot. That's exactly what I was trying to put it at. I knew he played as Alex Haley. I knew he played in something related to Alex Haley. But that's it. I got it now. He played as Alex Haley. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Um, Slim Jim, I'll be right back. I about to get on this premiere. We'll be right back. Okay, Slim Jim Longfoot. I'm gonna try to still be here. Thank you for coming by, Slim Jim Longfoot. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it, Slim Jim Longfoot. He said, Dosla Doom, my guy. Wait a minute, hold on one minute. Go Cree says, does anybody remember the movie Soul Man? That the first movie I remember seeing him in. I don't remember the first one. I just know the one with Samuel L. Jackson and Bernie Mac. That's the one I know. I didn't know it was a first one. James Earl Jones had the silky hair in there. Sure did. But I think he had that when he was first born. The Sullivan Project says, I don't think I saw Soul Man. I haven't either. I just saw the one with I just saw the one with Bernie Mac and Samuel Jackson. I didn't know it was a first one. Whew. Well, y'all, we about made it to a minute. Well, an hour. It was a movie in the 1980s. It's not like the one with Bernie Mac. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm gonna have to put that in. I'm gonna have to put that in my list. He says, Go Cuckoo says a white kid that made himself black to get into college. Oh, that sounds interesting. I'm gonna highlight y'all stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna highlight y'all stuff because I'm slacking. I'm acting. I don't know, y'all. I'm highlighting y'all stuff because I didn't highlight everybody's stuff. The Solomon Project, he's going to check it out. Well, y'all, I think we made it to an hour. I didn't expect to be on here that long, but hey, I I did it. I just want to come on here and make this little live. I'm probably about to go on here and check out Slim Jim Longsfoot premiere. Um the Solomon Project says that sounds like a good topic for debate. It really does. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, the Solomon Project. Thank you, Go Cree Cree. Thank you. from the SIP. Thank you, Slim Jim Longfoot. Thank you, everybody that's came in and watching me today. That will be it for my live episode of DDTS, episode 287. I hope y'all have a wonderful day and thank y'all for coming in. And before I go, is there anything y'all would like to share or put out before I shut down? And before I go, I would like to say James Earl Jones, Frankie Beverly will always be remembered, and many, many others, Diane Carroll, Cicely Tyson, Louis Gossip Jr., will always be here in our hearts and our spirits. Go Kirky said, no, I'll be back tomorrow and I'm going to check out Slim Jim. Me too. That's what I'm about to do as well. And thank you, Go Kirky, for coming in. And thank you so much for the wonderful tips and information about Diane Carroll, Diane Sands, and everything. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all for coming in. And I really want to say thank y'all. And I'm about to get it and close it down. And that will be the episode of DDTS, episode 287. Um, Thank y'all for joining me. The Solomon Project says it was a pleasure engaging with everybody. Here, see, I'm learning love. Y'all stay fresh, everyone. Thank you, the Solomon Project. I really appreciate it. Thank each and every one of y'all for coming back. Until next time, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love y'all. Bye bye.